What's up, Internet? My name is Steve Harbor, and I'm going to do some jokes for you. I hope you're laughing at home, because I'm going to laugh here, so laugh along. Steve Harbor is my real name. I didn't just pick like a boring white guy stage name. It's already on Ben mugshots, so what's the point of lying to you guys? Okay, we're here because of quarantine. There's actually no crowd here, which is not weird if you've ever done comedy before. Quarantine, man. Quarantine isn't that bad, to be honest. Because I was already planning on getting off of work and then going home and climbing in some sweatpants and not talking to anybody for 2 weeks, so. And Criminal Minds is on Netflix now, so we weren't gonna hang out. All 18, there's 18 seasons? Fuck yeah, I'm excited about that. I probably watched too much Criminal Minds, to be honest. But I have a 6-year-old little girl, so most of the time I watch Disney movies, and the only way I can figure out how to balance Moana songs in my brain is to watch Psycho-Path's serial kill stuff. Quarantine ain't that bad, man. If you were ever grounded as a kid, quarantine isn't that bad. It's basically the same thing. It's just I'm locked myself in my room this time for 2 weeks. And I'm just going to sit in there and play with my dick for a while. The only difference is I'm going to end up doing more laundry because all you assholes took all the toilet paper. What is that? Why did you take all the toilet paper? It makes no sense. Like one crazy guy stacked up 8 wads of toilet paper and the next crazy guy was like, oh, sometimes crazy guys are right. And the rest of you bought all the toilet paper like a bunch of lemmings, which that's fine. Follow the guy off the cliff because you didn't buy all the medicine. The store is still stocked with NyQuil and Dayquil and Theraflu, which I love. Because I quit drinking a while ago, but just because daddy quits drinking doesn't mean you got to quit getting fucked up. So I stocked up on NyQuil because that shit is delicious. It's cherry flavored. It's cheap. It comes with its own shot glass. Nobody looks at you weird when you're drinking it in the parking lot for breakfast. All right, no more nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, headaches so I can get rest and feel better medicine. You know what I'm saying? And if you drink too much NyQuil, Dayquil, boom, you're back on your feet. No more hair of the dog. No more hangovers. No more waking up next to ugly people that you don't know that you had sex with the day before because you drank so much NyQuil, you didn't go outside. As long as you can get past the night terrors and the cold sweats, you're fine. I did. I quit drinking a little while ago. Well, trying to, anyways. trying to quit smoking is the thing. But if you're gonna quit smoking, you got to quit drinking, which basically means that shit ain't happening. So, trying to quit smoking because of the health benefits. They say if you quit smoking after about like 15 years, your lungs will regenerate. It's one of the only organs that will do that. Basically end up with a brand new set of lungs. You know what they say happens if you quit drinking? Right, nothing. Fucking nothing at all. Just nightmares of ugly people you've been fucking. Your family wants all their money back. Remember those rehabs I paid for? Nope. Oh man. I'm trying though. A friend of mine was like, why don't you go back to weed? And I was like, nope. Because I don't do good at weed, if that's a thing you can say. I do too much, and then I piss myself. Not like, oh my God, he fell asleep and he passed out, he got all stoned and he peed his pants. Not like that. Like me and you are talking right now, and I'm peeing my pants. Because my brain's like, hey, man, we got to go to the bathroom. And my body's like, we already are. Party. So I don't do weed. After a little bit, though, my buddy convinces me, right? And he's like, dude, you just go down to the weed store. You can eat it now. And you can regulate it a lot better, control the high. Talks me into it. So I go down to the weed store, which feels like a setup. It's just like it's a bunch of adult white people dressed like they're still in high school that know way too much about drugs, okay? I don't need to know what a tetrahydrocannabinol is, Derek. Shut the fuck up and give me some drugs, man. I buy drugs out of a van from a guy who rarely ever wears a shirt. What are you talking about right now? Finally, he talks me into it. I find watermelon flavored weed candy. Yeah. Finally, Jolly Ranchers that turn you into a Jolly Rancher. Yes, please. However, I'd appreciate if you put the warning on the bag a little bit bigger next time, because I ate the whole fucking bag. Yeah, just like I would watermelon flavored Jolly Ranchers. Not that big of a deal, but I spent the next 16 hours watching Kung Fu Marathon. Yeah, because I was like, fuck that, I'm getting stoned, I'm learning karate today. Yeah, thought it was going pretty good until I realized the marathon was on fucking Telemundo. Yeah, ended up learning Spanish also. Check it out. Vamos a luchar, será vengar la muerte de mi padre. Which is, let's fight. I'm going to avenge my father's death. Then I realized I'd pissed myself again, and weed ain't for me. Yeah. You'd think after all this time I'd be better at drugs, but I'm not. Quarantine. Got that shit on my mind. I'm not too worried about coronavirus. I've been drinking and smoking and having unprotected sex with strangers for like 25 years, so I'm probably okay. Oh, man. Summer's about here. I'm stoked for summer. Mostly because I got attacked by bees last year. Yeah. Notice I didn't say got in a fight with, because that implies offense and defense, and that's not how you find fucking bees. Here's how it goes down. I'm wandering through my yard, enjoying my morning cocktail, a little night train on ice, because I'm classy as fuck. And I hear that faint buzzing, that could be like one of two things. World War II documentary or fucking bees. And it was. So I did the only thing I know how to do when I can hear bees, but you can't see them, which is like, this number, like. Yeah. And then I ran like a bitch. Because I don't know if you guys remember a little documentary out there called My Girl. Yeah, with Macaulay Culkin. He was allergic to them shits, and they murdered him. And so am I, and I ain't going out like that. So I ran like a bitch, man. Bees are scary. That's how I knew I was surrounded, man. Bees are like the Vato Loco Cholo of insects, man. You fuck with one, you fuck with the whole raza, ISA, and you're getting fucked up. Seriously, you guys ever seen a close-up picture of a bee? He's got a little teardrop tattoo, little baggy dickies, switchblade. They're fucking scary, man. Here's how scary bees are. People go to foreign countries all the time, and they get on a boat with a guy that they don't know at all. They get drunk with that guy, then they go out into the ocean. He throws dead fish into the ocean, and then you jump in with that dead fish so you can swim with the sharks. Most dangerous creature on the planet. Not true. You guys ever done that with bees? No. because they're fucking scary. You don't grab your neighbor like, hey, man, I found a hornet's nest. Grab your steel-toed boots and a six-pack. Let's get wild. No, you fucking don't, because they're scary as shit. You run inside and you close your blinds so the bees can't get you. You guys remember that show When Animals Attack? There's that guy on the show, the hunter, and he's covered in camouflage and probably deer piss, and he's holding that big high-powered rifle, and that deer is kicking the shit out of him. Yeah, hilarious. I could watch it over and over and over again. Do you guys remember that other episode where that cloud of killer bees took down that old lady outside of a grocery store? No, because it wasn't fucking on there, because that shit ain't funny, because bees are fucking scary. I love When Animals Attack, though. That was a great show. My favorite guy on When Animals Attack is the bear attack guy. Because he still seems so fucking surprised that he got attacked by a bear. Why? How are you so surprised? You're just great day for a fucking hike. That was. You went out into his kitchen and you smell like breakfast. Not a surprise, man. He tried to eat your face. And what are the rules, right? It's get big and loud, scary like a bear. Rawr! How do you know that doesn't look and sound like the bear tried to fuck his girlfriend last week? And how dare you be so ignorant as to assume that a bear would think that another bear wears fucking glasses and orange Patagonia and has a backpack and some boots on? You fucking idiot. You better hope that the next rule, play dead, works, because you're about to be real dead. The list of stuff to do when you see a bear sounds like it was written by a goddamn bear. First, pretend to not be food, and then be food. It's a ridiculous list. What do you do when you see a giraffe running at you? You probably run away, and they aren't even fucking scary. You don't pretend to be a big giraffe, right? You don't lay down and pretend to be a carrot and hope he's not hungry. You fucking run away, right? What are you doing when you see a big, scary snake? Yeah, you don't pretend to be a bigger, scarier snake, right? He's more afraid of me than I am of him. No, you fucking run. Because snakes are scary. They're faster than you. They don't have feet. You run. Oh, man. What else? I don't even know where I'm at. I was drinking Dayquil earlier. Feeling it. I'm a dad. My dad is pretty fun. My daughter's rad. I'm actually teaching her Spanish now that I know it too. Not because I want her to be bilingual necessarily. I just want to be able to talk shit about other white people at the grocery store without them knowing what we're talking about. Good old Telemundo. Can't get enough of that shit. I love it. Telenovelas. So, yeah, I've got a little girl. She's awesome, man. She's super smart. She's like 6. Teacher told me the other day they're in class, right? And they're going over like colors and body parts and stuff like that. And she's like, "What color are your eyes?" She's like, "Mine are green." She's like, "Well, what color are your dad's eyes?" And she was like, "Red." Like, yeah, daddy's got problems. The other day she came up to me and she was like, "Dad, I don't want to eat animals anymore. I love animals. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to eat them." And inside I was like, "What the fuck?" Outside I was like, "Okay, that's okay." Because you can't say "what the fuck" to a little girl that says she doesn't want to eat animals anymore, because that's how you create strippers. And as much as I love strippers, She ain't gonna be one. Yeah, she came up and she's like, I think I want to be a vegetarian. And I was like, first of all, how the fuck do you know that word? You are 6. I didn't know that word till I was like 23, and my future ex-wife was like, hey, I think I want to be a vegetarian. I was like, holy shit, I think you're my future ex-wife. Second of all, who's going to help me eat all this pepperoni? Not that I won't by myself. It's principle, man. We agreed to do this together. So then we had to go through and I had to explain to her what animals, what kind of foods are animals that she really likes to eat, which was my favorite part. Because as much as I love her, it was kind of fun to watch her soul change a little bit when I got to explain to her what eggs are, because it's one of her favorite foods. It was a risky move explaining to her that eggs are unhatched baby chickens, because that could have been the stripper moment. But it was worth it. Then the other night, we're making dinner. Regular ass dinner, some chicken, a side of rice, some vegetables, and I like to do bacon with my vegetables. And I cut it up and I cook it, and she comes around the corner and she goes, oh, bacon, and goes to reach for it, and I grab her hand. I was like, whoa, man, you're vegetarian now, and bacon is pig. And she just looks at me, and she stops, and she goes, yeah, but it's bacon. And I was like, oh, whoo, oh my goodness, you had me there for a second. I thought you were a goner. She's like, what's a goner? I was like, it's a vegetarian. Oh man, I don't know what time it is. Where am I at? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's wrap it up on that. I had a lot of fun. It sounds like the people in this room had a lot of fun, and I hope you had a lot of fun at home by your computer. I hope my jokes got you nice and hard for whatever you're going to do for the rest of your quarantine. Thanks, guys.